I'm Sam, and this is Amazing Travels. Wow, wow, wow. Seoul, my heart so far. First impressions when getting to Seoul was literally how enormous this city is. You just can't escape skyscrapers or buildings or anything, really. Chock full of restaurants, stores, food stands, markets, absolutely anything you can think of in such a large city. Seoul has that and then some. Old and new mixed together. You have like these modern skyscrapers showing off like the modernity of the city and how advanced it is technologically. But then you have things that are hundreds of years old, like their palaces or Buddhist temples, and you're literally running into them as you're walking around the city. It's absolutely epic. There's also just so much nature around Seoul. It has the river flowing through the center of the city, and it is surrounded by mountains. So you have like buildings and skyscrapers popping out and built in between the valleys of the mountains. It's just something I've never seen before. So it's green and concrete at the same time. One of the things I absolutely loved this week was the fact that I've gotten to try so much Korean food. It has been so delicious. And my very favorite thing that I did this week was I was walking through Gyeongbokgung Market and a girl just approached me and she's like, "Hey, are you alone?" And at first I'm like, in my head really fast, I'm like, should I answer this question truthfully? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, yes, I'm alone. And she's like, "Oh my God, I've been trying to look for someone who's also traveling alone so that we can try food together because Korean portions come in sharing size." I was like, I'm your girl, let's go. So Deborah and I started to venture out in this market, which had endless options for food. And we sit down at this one place and try potato pancakes, which are awesome. But then I saw they have the Korean specialty I've been dying to try on the menu, which is live octopus. Live, alive, tentacles are moving. I love octopus, so this was something I just had to do. And let me tell you, it was spectacular. A little creepy because it's moving around and it's suction cupping to your cheeks, but it is delicious and so unique. I don't know if I can eat that anywhere else in the world. So I have to say that was the highlight of my week. Thanks again, Deborah, for tapping me on the shoulder. Strangers can be so awesome. Without further ado, here I present you the week in review. We've made it to Seoul. First impressions, this place is enormous. Enormous. Night one started off strong with Korean barbecue. It was delicious, and pretty soon at the end of this video, you're gonna watch me eat this guy. First thing I found was solo pedestrian walkway, and it is so cool. You're walking up there and you feel like you're just in the buildings. They have cafes, trampolines, and just epic views. Fresh watermelon juice, yes, one for me, please. Then we have the nice architecture of the Bank of Korea. And fun fact, there is a vast underground network of air raid shelters across the city due to the North Korea threat. They double as underground shopping malls, subway stations, and even parking lots. This is some of that gear in case of emergency, you know what I'm saying? Something else super interesting, in Seoul, you're not really allowed to smoke publicly, so they have these smoke boxes where you have to go smoke. People do it anyway, but you know. They also have these sunshades or rain shades at the crosswalks so that you don't get wet or too sunny. And as you can see, this city is just full of skyscrapers next to traditional buildings. So many shops, independently owned, so many temples. We just ran into this Buddhist temple as we were walking around, and it was so crowded with people. They were just worshiping Buddha. There he is.
He sings better than you.
Yeah. It's like any block you walk into or little side street, you're gonna find something unique. It's literally endless. We are now at the main palace where you'll see many people walking around in a traditional Korean hanbok. Alex got a little jelly of the situation.
He said, "I kind of regret not getting a costume."
Here's a closer look. Alex wants that guy's hat, that one right there. That's the hat you want? I'll get it for you, babe.
I could rock it.
The palace, built in the 1300s amongst the city skyscrapers, super cool and also very serene in some places. Now this is a traditional Hanok Village. The homes are actually still inhabited by people of Seoul. Alex is trying the healthy ginseng juice. What's it smell like?
Like it just came out of the ground.
Sounds promising. Okay, enough said. This chicken soup is very typical of here, but I gotta say, even though it had a whole chicken in it, it was kind of bland. Not my favorite. Also, convenience stores here are such a thing. If you're not in one, you're just not cool. Time for another palace. This one most famous for its secret garden and, well, it is ancient, built in the 1400s. Look at this grand hall. Basically, next to that palace is this palace. Literally right next door. You can walk from one to the other. It's kind of insane. Another meal, Korean fried chicken. They fry up an entire chicken, all the pieces. They waste nothing, and they shouldn't because it's so good.
Yeah, it's a whole chicken.
So it's a whole chicken.
It was a whole chicken.
It was a whole chicken.
This is our like how many chicken have we ate?
We've eaten 3 chickens today. Between me, Alex, at lunch, and me and Alex right now, we've killed 3 chickens. But they've gone to a good place because they were delicious.
Let me hear it.
You want to hear the crisp?
Crisp.
Come on, come close. It echoes in your head.
Across from our hotel, we had the Namdaemun Market, which has everything. Clothes, food, ladies cooking food, which was super adorable and fresh, by the way, to people just enjoying that food. Things that were alive and some things that were dead.
You're not in the kitchen, you are kind of in the kitchen?
And you can just walk through it. It's kind of crazy. Some more of the high-tech modern buildings. And here's Myeongdong, which is a huge shopping area. The Koreans love to shop. I love the look of that theater. The square where this famous soldier and the king sit and look over Seoul. I saw kids doing this and I had to run. For some reason there was jets flying over. Really cool. This stream runs all along downtown, like for miles. Absolutely beautiful. Now it's time to go to a natural wine bar. How does it taste, sir?
Formidable puddle. It was where this came from.
In front of you is Mount Namsan and the Seoul Tower, the highest point in the city. It took a lot of steps to get there, but there were pretty things along the way, and the view was just so worth it. When I got to the top, there was some kind of changing of the guard going on. Now, what do you say we go all the way up? This is the view from up there. I mean, look how enormous this city is. It is sprawling. All of this is still Seoul. Yeah. Aha! Just beyond that mountain range there? Really? You say? My favorite discovery about the tower. Why am I in a bathroom, you ask? Yeah.
Even the bathroom has a view. You can see a lot of the old city wall from here in Namsan Park. I'm now trying to get down from the tower and I'm just following a walking path. I don't really know where it leads. So I don't know if they're dangerous and look out for them or if they're just like cute and look out for them. What do we think?
This beef tartare was magical and had nothing to do with the next statement.
The food has given me acid reflux because it's a lot of spicy, which I love, but yowza. So look how cute this medicine is. Look at it.
Southern gate to the former city wall, so pretty and well preserved. Now we are once again at Korean barbecue, and this nice lady is showing me how to actually eat these buckwheat cold noodle soup. Oh my god, these ribs. Oh, more pork.
What are you doing there?
Very poorly using chopsticks.
How do you say thank you again?
Getting to do Gangnam style in front of the Gangnam style statue, absolutely awesome. And now I'm gonna try some Korean candy for you. Get ready.
And he said it's a jelly. So on the outside it just tastes like plastic.
Let me see it.
I'm just gonna bite it and see what happens.
Okay, please do.
Certainly not what I expected.
It's like a watermelon gummy bear, but really moist. Very moist.
Almost died there. These next things smelled like peach rings, which I was very shocked, as you can see by my slow-mo reaction here.
I did not expect that. Texture on the outside like a grape, like crunchy. Inside like a jelly. Hard jelly. Would eat again.
Hey, leave some for the rest of us.
Here's the rest of us. What does he think?
It has a skin
Yeah,
like a sausage.
like a grape.
Like a sausage.
So the breakfast buffet line was too long, so a lady came over, she's like, you could have breakfast on the other side, they don't have as many things. And we're like, yeah, sure, we don't want to wait in line, right? So we go to the buffet, we have our omelet made, which by the way looks great.
And then we come back to our table and there's a steak here.
You're looking at a library that's inside a mall and it's 2 stories high. So cool. In Korea, you order a lot of things from machines, like you don't really order from people, which is helpful because I don't speak Korean. Now I'm at the Korean War Memorial, and little did I know that there was going to be the Korean National Archery Tournament going on, and guess what? The tickets were free, and so I definitely went and saw the finals.
Never know what you're gonna run into.
Seoul's Itaewon neighborhood, very international, very American in some way, and not. Moving on to the Gyeongbokgung market, which was a feast for the eyes. This place was absolutely buzzing. Everything I'm showing you, I was eating, and it was all fantastic. These potato pancakes, literally like hash brown on steroids. So delicious. Now for the main event. This is live octopus. Live.
If you get a piece, it's like really moving here.
I just had to try this Korean specialty. This thing is alive, so it's moving and very hard to grab. The girl behind me is doing it effortlessly, but of course, I'm terrible.
It's alive. Alright, I'm just gonna do it.
Dipped it in the sesame sauce it comes with, and it's time to eat my first alive animal.
That's really good.
Flavor is flawless, but the suction cups were getting stuck to my cheeks because he was still alive. Poor guy. I'm motioning a lot here.
Like I feel the suction. Oh god. Hard to swallow.
They say you have to chew well because it's still moving on the way down and can get stuck in your throat. Thankfully, it did not.
No, it's gone, it's gone.
Okay.
10 out of 10 would eat again. So hyped from that octopus, we had to go out that night. Sunday, who cares?
Babe, it's Sunday night. What is happening? It's Seoul, South Korea. No sleep. Never. Ever.
First week in Seoul, epic.